attorneys were actually talking about the algorithm and how much money it was going to make them to their investors.
Arizona Attorney General Chris Mays blaming RealPage and 9 landlord companies for the astronomical surge in rent prices over the last 7 years.
I don't think it's a stretch to say that people were made homeless by this scheme.
Mays says since 2016, more than a third of Phoenix renters saw their rent increase 76%, and about a third of Tucson renters saw a 30% price hike.
This happened in large part, we believe, because of this conspiracy that stifled fair competition and essentially established a rental monopoly in our state's 2 largest metro areas.
The suit alleges landlords are working with RealPage, a management revenue software company accused of collecting leasing data to create a price-fixing conspiracy.
RealPage then directed the competitors who entered this conspiracy on which units to rent, when to rent them, and at what price. This was not a fair market at work. It was a fixed market that harmed renters while driving up the profit margins for this housing cartel.
She says this led to Arizona renters paying hundreds of millions of dollars in extra rent, affecting hundreds of thousands of families.
A lot of people live paycheck to paycheck and can barely make their rent. And rents have been artificially jacked up by multiple percents per year, in some cases, by these landlords.
Her office is now looking to speak to tenants living in these apartment communities believed to have been impacted. We have information on that and a full list of the properties on that lawsuit on our AZ Family app and website. Reporting live in the newsroom, Alexis Dominguez for Arizona's Family.